Alright, it seems that I might have some issues. I'm not sure if anybody can hear me. Oh, there we go. I think I fixed it. Alright. Sorry about that. I had some issue with broadcasting my voice. So after 3 minutes, we have Marshall in first, James in second, Joe in third, Jason in fourth, and Austin in fifth. Top two will bump into the A main. That'll be a 20-minute race. And right now we're just gonna check it out, let them race, and see how it goes. This is a 10-minute race, so they will be a one pit stop. Six minutes down. We still have no changes in the race leads. They're still showing Marshall first and Joe in second. So those two, as of right now, they're going to be our bucks. Let's follow Joe for a little while and see if James can catch up to him. Hopefully we don't curse Joe since we're now on watch. We're going to follow James and see if he can catch up to Joe. He's about 13 seconds behind. Corrections, 10 cents. With 8 minutes down, 2 minutes to go. We're going to probably see some pit stops right now coming soon, so we'll see if that's going to help anybody out, or is somebody's going to try to push it to the full 10 minutes. We have James coming in for the hits. Comes out smoothly, and we're on the way. This pit lane is quite large. It's nice and wide, and the only issue is those little pipes when you're going into the pits. They kind of sort of upset the car and make you flip over, and then you lose a lot of time. Alright, we're 10 minutes down. Everybody's going to be finishing the lap they're on. It shows Marshall with 16 laps, and then James second, Joe third, fourth for Jason, and fifth for Austin. Let everybody finish their lap, come into the pits, and then we'll go ahead and end this for B main. So there we have it. Marshall and James are going to be in the A main. Alright, we're going to be starting the aiming in a couple of minutes. Thank you for your patience, staying with me. Still getting used to all this. Trying to fill in Frosty's shoes. Alright, thank you for joining. Aiming's going to be starting in about 20 seconds. We're actually going to be qualifying for the aim main. For the lower mains, we normally don't qualify. Aim main will be a nice 5-minute qualifying session. Alright, we have a minute down in the qualifying session. We show Jolie in first, Marshall in second, Jurgen in third, Alex Metz in fourth, Corey Tad in fifth, Tony in sixth, James in seventh. No buoy. With 3 minutes.
Hello, world? Juan, do you have me? Come in, over.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, hopefully everybody can hear me. Guess we're ready to start the A main here, huh?
Yeah, qualifying just ended, and
Alright, well, let's get it going. I tried. I don't know what just happened there. Any idea?
none.
Sweet. Cannot initialize race. Why not? Gotta kick this pig in the butt. It's pretty cool. Another one that happens. That's how they qualified, right?
Yes. I foobarred it.
No, I don't think it's you. Well, let's let them know here. If we can, that is. Hang on, let's try one more time. Cross your fingers, one. Ah, jeez.
They were crossed. Even the lead.
I don't think you crossed them hard enough. I'm sure they love that after qualifying and all. Let's see if we can fake it out one more time. Requested queue, action point. Please read manual. Did I say please read? We don't have time to read no stinking manuals.
I was having trouble switching to the other view also, so I don't know if...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. I have all the shortcuts memorized either, so...
Who can we blame?
Well, we can blame the person who created the VRC, but...
Yeah, let's do that.
We already know how that's going to go.
Well, I'd rather blame them than us. Because we're awesome. We would never not initialize a race. Well, that sucks.
At least Jargon gets to race now. His Discord wasn't working earlier, so...
Who's that?
The one in number 2, Jurgen.
Oh, Jurgen?
Yup.
I think he's from Austria, so it's like crazy early or late for him. It's pretty cool.
Europe is 8 or 9 hours ahead right now of us.
I think it's 8 hours ahead of you and 6 of me.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. But still. That's crazy.
Okay, who are we missing? I don't see Santa Claus in here. Easter Bunny? No, he's not in here either. We're missing a lot of people. I think we're missing the Hawaiian.
3D Proof is having trouble connecting.
Yeah, that's the Hawaiian. Internet must suck from there.
And Marshall can't either now.
Okay, well, let's do this. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. We're going to restart the game. Hopefully that'll help. We'll be back in a mo.
I muted that because I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I was making sure it wasn't crazy high. Okay. Oh dear. It's all like that. You want to see if you can control all the levers or something? Weird. Because of the updates is why it crashed. Oh, I mean, who knows?
Doesn't make a doo-doo.
It was awesome.
Looks like we're all in race. Jerking.
Okay, we're now at 8. That's alright. Close enough.
That means you did TQ.
Nah. Alright, we should be coming back here, hopefully. But who knows. Sorry for the little gremlins there. Not sure how clearly I'm coming through. Who knows? Alright, gonna get ready to start this sucker. Race procedure is started. Woohoo! Definitely. Most definitely. All right, looks like Corey Tad's going to be on the pole because he got lucky because the server crashed. Here we go. Oh, so either Corey got a horrible start or some people jumped. We'll see which. Out in front, I believe that's Jaden James. I think he's all the way from New Zealand. Jaden out front. Oh, well, actually swapping back and forth now. Not sure who that is. It's probably, no, it's impossible to know who that is. Except for right now. Al Smith out in front. Jaden in second. Good battle coming onto the front straight. I might have to burp. It's like Kirkholm might be up to second. He was saying we should have rejoined as they qualified, and technically he's right, but you know how hard it is to get these guys to do anything? Man, that would have been a cluster. It's a battle for the lead between nobody, because Al just hit the pipe. So now it's Kirkholm out in front. So Kirkholm out front now. He's got a little gap back to the blue. That's Jaden in the second spot. We'll jump back here and check out second and third. Jaden second right now. I think that's Al in the third spot. Oh, actually, that's not Al right behind him. Let's check it out as they come by. It's Jurgen up into the third spot. So Jurgen battling with Jaden. Two very far away guys. I think Jurgen is from Austria, and he's up into the second spot now. Oh, Jaden upside down. Probably not what he had planned. Where is the Hawaiian? Wow, he's 3 laps down. He's in the pits. I guess he had some engine trouble. Or his pineapple broke. Not really sure. Meanwhile, Kirkholm back out in front. Starting to pull away. Jumping back to second. Jurgen in the second spot. Looking like he's starting to stretch it out over the third spot, Al Smith. Let's check out Al here. Al's got Jaden not far behind him until Jaden hit that pipe with a cone. Al upside down. Jaden going around for that third spot now. Look at like Corey back here in the fifth spot. Looks like he's doing battle with Tony. Tony, it looks like it actually got around him. Corey back around him. Battle for fifth and sixth. James Zakos, or Zakos, nobody can be sure how to say his name. Trying not to get lapped by Kirkholm. Kirkholm is flying out there right now. Marshall out front. Fresh off a A-main finish in the Electric World Championships for VRC last week. Fast lap for the leader, 35-1. You guys are watching at home and you're like, well, that doesn't sound that fast. Well, these track conditions aren't normal. Pretty slick. A little colder than normal. A little less humid than normal. Don't be so sure the lap times are slow. Because you don't know. You just don't know. Coming back to Jurgen in second. Fast lap for him, 36.5. Marshall continuing to pull away. Okay, 14.5-second lead for the leader. Jaden in the third spot, only a couple seconds back from Jurgen. Jump back, take a look at Al Smith. Now about 4.5, 5 seconds back from Jaden. Corey's starting to chase him down a bit. Everybody relatively spread out. Closest battle is between Jaden and Jurgen and Corey and Al. Hey, starting to spread out a little bit more that lap. Marshall still out front. 35.7 last lap by. This time by 36.4. Actually, you guys can read that. It's right there on the left. Let's see if we can make it. Ah, now you can't read it. What are you going to do now? 16-second lead for the leader. By the way, the Hawaiian is now 9 laps down. I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe he had a mega doo-doo. Jurgen still in second. Probably like 2 or 3 a.m. for him if he's in Austria. Maybe later. Maybe he works nights. Jaden falling a little bit. Actually, Jaden, I think, got around Al Smith's last time we checked this. I think Al was in the third spot. Jaden now up in the third. I think for Jaden, it's probably 3 or 4 in the afternoon. I don't know. It's hard to know. I'm going to guess that's close. Al Smith now back in fourth, coming into pit. Looks like a relatively smooth entrance. And pretty good exit. Watching live coverage of Al Smith pitting. Oh, Marshall trying to make his way through some back traffic. Looks like the Hawaiian might be back out there. Oh, he's doing tricks. Kirkholm making his way through back traffic. That was Corey Tad, just putting him a lap down. Another 35.7 last lap. This one a little bit slower. And he's into pit. Smooth entrance. See how fast his pit guys are. And you can't even see his pit guys, they're so fast. And nice exit. So Marshall, good pit lap there. Nine minutes down. Hopefully it's a 20-minute race. Who knows? Almost a 30-second lead now for Kirkholm out in front. James in the second spot with about a 4-second lead over Al Smith. Check out a battle between Jurgen and Corey. They're relatively close, under 2 seconds anyway. See Corey behind him in that blue car. He's probably not in the blue car, because they need to be really tiny and fake, because this is on a computer. Looks like the Hawaiian giving Corey a hard time there. Here comes the orange Hawaiian off the straightaway. He might have stopped to have a pineapple and Canadian bacon pizza, if you're into that. Corey trying to stay with Joel Lee to catch up to Al Smith for the final podium spot. Everybody else relatively spread out. Oh, the Hawaiian upside down. And here comes Corey making up some time on Al down the front straight. Is that really a straight or is it a front jump section? Corey got real close and then made a slight bobble. Oh, and there's more than a slight bobble. That's going to give Corey that third spot now. Fourth spot. We'll get it together. I think that was Jurgen that he was battling with. I have no idea what's going on, if you haven't noticed. I think I might have to burp again. Nope, false alarm. Oh, there it went. It was delayed. No, Corey on the wrong side. Oh, wow, that was a good recovery. Okay, so let's get this figured out. Kirkholm, definitely out front. Jaden running in second with a 4.5 second lead over Al Smith. See if we see Al Smith in the background. Guess not. So Al Smith running in third, another 5 seconds or so back from his Corey now in that 4th spot. That's what we were watching earlier. Sorry, we were watching Corey trying to chase down Jurgen. Jumping back to Corey in the 4th spot. These guys are all going to have to pit one more time. Or they can choose to run out of fuel. Either way. Depends on what they're into. Jurgen running in 5th. 2.5 seconds or so behind Corey, so that battle's not over yet. Uh-oh. Jurgen with a little trouble there. Joel Lee coming up behind him, or actually Joel Lee coming up over him. Joel trying to make it for lost time. He's 11 laps down, but I have faith in him. I think he can pull this off. Okay, Kirkholm out front. 24-second lead or so. Treble lap that time by at 40.7 for Kirkholm, unless that was a pit lap. Maybe he pitted early just to get it out of the way. Got about 7 minutes to go, so that would be pretty close. If that's what he did. I'm guessing not. So I think a pit lap is more 42, 43. He could have pulled over for an icy or something. Jaden now 21 seconds back. He's doing a little whippy whip. Uh-oh. A little pipe action. Al Smith now 5 seconds back from Jaden. Uh-oh. Every time we go to somebody, they have some issues. Oh, yeah, we're jinxing them. Corey in the 4th spot after getting around Jurgen earlier that we thought was out. Oh, a little wide in the first turn, and that's a very hard hay bale there. Maybe Corey came off that jump. He's like, hey. Okay, that was stupid. Jurgen in and out of the pits, so he has got that done. We'll have to put in some fast laps here to try to chase down Corey. Corey's still going to have to pit again. We got James, Tony, and Joel rounding out the rest of the field. Joel had some trouble. He started several laps down. Maybe he had a transmitter battery die or insta-poo. Last lap for Joel, 35.3. He might have been able to give Kirkholm a run for his money. Meanwhile, Marshall, way out front. $35.2 for Kirkholm that time by, so he is cranking out the low 35-second laps, which for these track conditions is pretty tricky. Watching one of the fastest guys on the simulator right here, so if you think you can beat him, then come do it. Jaden now about 25 seconds back. He likes to whip that section. Al Smith about 5.5 seconds back from Jaden James, trying to chase him down. He's doing a little whip action coming onto the back straightaway. Coming out of the back straightaway, there's two lines there. You can either go really wide and miss those jumps, or you can go tight and jump those jumps. I was choosing to jump the jumps. So Al falling about 7 seconds back, or 8 seconds back from Jaden. Jurgen about the same gap back from Al. Corey's still not all that far behind Jurgen. Jurgen gotten back around Corey, obviously, running back up into that 4th spot. I'm about 5.5 seconds back from Al. I'm sure he'd like to catch him in battle for the final podium spot. 2.5 minutes left. You're cranking out some good laps here, low 36s. See how far back he is from Mr. Smith as he comes by the lap counter this time. Here he comes. 36.5. 7 seconds back from, actually, did Mr. Smith come into pit? I think Al did come into pit because he is down to the 5th spot now. Yeah, 46.4. It looks like a pit lap. So Jaden James in 2nd. Jurgen up to the 3rd spot now. Corey in 4th. Whole gaggle of cars. Or a herd. I don't know how many you need for a gaggle. Wow, these just craziness back here. That's Joel Lee, Corey, James Zakos, and Jurgen, I believe. Is that Jurgen? Or is that Tony? It might be Tony. No, it's not Tony. But Tony's about to join these guys as they're coming up on him. Or Tony's about to get joined. 45 seconds left to go. I'm going to bet on Marshall Kirkholm to win this one. Joel Lee trying to give Marshall a little hard time here with about 20 seconds left to go. That didn't work out too well for Joel. Jaden's still running in 2nd. He's kind of all alone out there in the 2nd spot. Jurgen up to the third spot now, looking like he is going to take that final podium spot. These guys, he might get one more lap. He probably will. Don't know that Corey's going to make it. He's just going to squeak it in there. So Jurgen's still got to go mistake-free on this one, or Corey's going to be all over him. Everybody else going to be finishing it up. And there's Kirkholm coming over the step up. Oh, James a little trouble. Is that Jurgen right behind him? No, it's not quite Jurgen behind him, but not all that far. Just a couple more turns, though, and they're going to finish it up. Jurgen going to finish up in third coming across the line. Corey actually going to drop back a decent amount. Whoa. A little style action. I think that is most everybody. So Kirkholm taking the win. Jaden James finished up in that second spot. Jurgen in third, Corey fourth, Al fifth, James sixth, and Tony and Joel. Not sure what happened to Joel there, but he started a bunch of laps down. Maybe he just thought he could make it up. Anyway, if you guys want to join this club, go to Thursday Night Live on VRC and click the join button real hard. And I'm going to leave now because, as they said in the movie Clerks, I'm not even supposed to be here today.